Yeah, so I was pretty much taking care of my little sisters and brothers. So I was like, adopted, like around like 8 or something like that.
Oh, you got adopted at the age of 8?
Yeah.
Dang.
So then after that, it was just like us getting into like families and stuff like that, and growing up in middle class. You know what I'm saying? And then just moving around a lot. Yeah.
Okay, we don't have to get too personal. If you don't want to answer the question, you don't have to. But like, since you said you were adopted, your biological parents, do you talk to them? Have you talked to them? Are they in the picture?
Yeah, I reach out to them every once in a while for sure.
How is it like emotional for you?
It's kind of just weird. They feel like they're my kids or some shit. They're not really all the way there. They're not mature or something. So it's
That's
like
crazy.
I didn't really grow up with them, so it's like I'm trying to like read their mind. I'm like, oh, okay, I get that personality from you, that personality from you. But
I'm sure
they make sense of what like I am and what they created. Like I'm pretty much a product of that for sure.
And you're dope as fuck though. But like,
going through some things, all I feel is pain. Fucking with a ball of ice down, chain your.
Oh, that's too much, or this, and I'm like, no. And you have to learn how to put your foot down and be like, no, this is me, and this is what I like. You don't have to be an asshole about it, but you can be like, stand on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
I think that's important. Like,
absolutely.
Have you been in a situation like that where somebody tried to like put you in a box?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I mean, I'm in a band, so being just like a black ass fool in a band that does like alternative rock music. They're just gonna label it hip hop.
And then, how long have you been in the band for? And I want to ask you, how long have you been making music just for yourself? Did that start first and the band came later, or how did that work?
Yeah, so it's 2020. It was like the band, and then I started making music since I was legit. But we've been putting boxes all the time. It's like even down to like personal stuff. It's like like I moved around a lot when I was young. I was always a new kid at the school. So when I pop up somewhere, there's always assumptions no matter where I'm at. So I kind of just learned how to like just, like it ain't nothing. I like to think outside the box. They put you in a box.
And your band is called Yellow Trash Can.
Yeah. Fucking, we
You know
suck.
what? They suck so good because Yellow Trash Can has been on my playlist on repeat. And let me tell you something, Kaydo, my 5-year-old son, he loves their band. He has 2 songs on there I was taking Kaydo for a walk. I was taking him for a walk on this little wagon, and like it just popped up on my playlist. And Kaydo literally was like, I love this song. I trust this song. He said that out of nowhere. I was like, I trust this song.
You got a little indigo, baby.
I know, he really is. Like, he loves it, bro. He loves that type of music.
Yeah,
and it's great. It feels good. Like,
I need to listen to it.
Can I get a track with you guys? I want to be featured on Yellow Trash Can, and me and you need to do a track, and we all need to do a track.
Yeah. You also got to be the video girl.
Oh yeah, I'm doing all that, but I want to do creative, cool stuff. Like if people hit me up like, "Oh, I want you to come twerk in a video," I'm like, "Fuck no!" Unless you pay me like 10 bands or something at least,
I'm still waiting for that to happen to me. So
right?
Pay me up to twerk in a video.
Maybe we'll pay you to twerk in your video. Right? I'm like, how much you got on it?
Can we go?
That's crazy.
We got like 200 each. I don't know. Maybe
wow. We're gonna do
maybe like a terabyte. Can we do it for a terabyte?
Buy one get one.
Yeah, maybe.
Buy one get one. But then what do we get? the song.
Yeah.
I love that. But look at the aesthetics of your page, though. Like, it looks so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm in the squares.
This is inspiring. Can we scroll through his Instagram a little bit just so we can see the aesthetics?
She sent me your page, and I said, OMG, his whole page is orange.
I know. She's like...
I just was like... Yes.
Yeah, we love orange. It's been around me forever. It's not.
Click on this one right here in the middle. That's Yellow Trash Can, right?
This is Yellow Trash Can.
This is Yellow Trash Can.
Snugs.
Can we play it on the? Okay, there we go. This is one of my favorite songs. This is how I feel.
You sing?
Just another grave. That's how I feel. Just another day out here picking days. Wishy-washy, baby.
It's crazy hearing people know the words to your song. It's pretty wild.
It's another day.
Oh my god.
Another day, baby, this how I feel. Assalamu alaikum.
I wish Jason was here right now.
How I feel. It's the fragrance in the air. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. Hands down, dopest dope I've ever smoked.
Dang, I need to get on this bandwagon. With the patty cake? Yeah.
I ain't never seen it.
Look, with the feet up though too.
That's Patty Feet.
And that's him singing.
Jason.
Jason,
Yep.
okay. He sounds good.
Very good. Angel.
Picking
He's like the white the angel.
Can we all sing it? It's another grave, just how I feel. It's another day. Out here picking daisies. Watch you, baby, that's how I feel.
I want to do an ASMR version of it.
Fragrance. Baby, that's how I feel.
Assalamu alaikum. Tell me where they make them.
This is the best. Bro, look at it. Look how good it is. It's so good.
I forgot we were here, yo.
I forgot.
That's literally, I'm not even going to lie to you. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
I forgot that was my song.
It's so good, right?
How long have you been in the band?
Like since 2020. Auditions were back then.
Join our 1,000 subscriber celebration. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for a shot at a $300 digital gift card. Announce live.
So it started.
What do you mean auditions? You guys had auditions for the
It
band?
was Tony Hawk's band.
Really?
Yeah. We just took it.
Yellow
over.
Trash Can. It had the same name?
Yeah, same name and same
What?
everything. Yeah.
What do you mean? Okay, explain the whole process, please, if you
We
can.
did merch for some band called Yellow Trash Can.
Okay.
Me and my bandmate do a lot of other things. We produce, we do merch for people, we do a lot of stuff. So some band hit us up named Yellow Trash Can to do merch.
Some band. Now it's your band.
Exactly. They hit us up to do merch, and we're like, all right, cool. We ran them a deal, and they never ended up paying us. Then we find out it's Tony Hawk's little like side, dad rock band that he's doing.
That's
I
wild.
love that.
So we're like, yo, we're about to run this nigga for some, you know what I'm saying? So we're like, yo, what are we gonna do about this? He's like, well, we're not doing the project no more, this and that. And I was like, well, is anything even copywritten? So we looked up at all the information. Nothing was copywritten. We just took the name, put the merch out ourselves so we could make the money back, and didn't want to just do like a project called Yellow Trash Can, and then just try to get our money back. But it just turned out to be a band.
What a clever
And
way to
then
get back at somebody.
Tony fucks with us for that. He wasn't even mad, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay, let me ask you, the
He gave us
band
some love.
before, like, were they good? Did it have this type of like vibe to it, or
it was like a dad rock band. It was like
Dad-
Tony.
I like
It was like
down
Tony
with dad
Hawk,
rock.
Bam Margera, and like 3 random fools. That was only
Bam Margera.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I grew up on Jackass and Ridiculousness, and
Right.
really Jackass.
Yeah.
I just seen a meme about that the other day. I was looking for my chapstick. Sorry, a meme about that the other day. Like, I grew up on Jackass, and you guys grew up on these like YouTuber like whatever influencers, which they're cool too, but it's a different time. And how old are you, Jitta?
I'm 32.
32. Okay.
Yeah.
I just turned 35 in April. This is the only place I'm
Congrats.
admitting my real age, but I still look good, so I don't give a fuck.
Not I,
Okay.
said the sheep.
And how old are you? With me, you're
You'll
around the same
never
age.
know.
You'll never know.
I have like my birthday right
I
on
like
my
telling
list.
people, sometimes I like telling people I'm like way older just to see their reaction. I'll be like, I just turned 50. And they're like, no
That's
way.
not
I'm like,
believable.
not really.
Say 39.
Okay, 39. No, I want to say like, sometimes I'll say like 45.
42.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it doesn't matter. And you know, I feel like time is sped up anyways. I don't even feel like I'm really this age. Like, I feel like, you know, the government and all these weird things are speeding up time.
I feel like you can
I'm
tell
a
someone's
conspiracy theorist.
you can tell someone's age by like seeing how they use their phones.
And what apps they have, and also their hands too.
What
That's why I
phone, what
tattooed my
app?
hands.
If they're typing with 2 hands, 1 hand, like sliding.
You know what? Anytime I start getting like you know, when you get older, your hands start looking different. I just tattoo it. I start getting little wrinkles on my neck, tattoo it. Fuck it. I got like
Oh
30
my
gray
God.
hairs now. I mean, I like the gray hairs. Actually, I'm vibing with it. They're hidden in there. You can't see because my hair is up.
You ain't
But I'll
lying.
be blow drying my hair like, wow, like I have like a whole patch of gray hairs here now, just within a year.
To tattoo your hair. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, just tattoo it.
Just
now.
tattoo it.
I'm just gonna
Right.
dye it all gray, so I just look like a sexy gilf.
I feel you on that. I lost a lot of weight and I got stretch marks, like, you know, in random parts of my stomach. I never really.
So do
wanted
we,
to-
because we had a baby. So
I
now
never really want to fully blast myself, and I'm like, fuck it. So then I just started blasting.
I actually think my stretch marks look good. And I mean, there's like,
Tiger stripes?
yeah, I mean, I've learned to like just accept like this is my body now. Now I know my weight fluctuates so easy. Like now, once you pass 30, you have to like do some sort of. You definitely got to change your diet up, or you got to work out. Like you should work out anyways because it's good for you. You lose muscle mass and it's good for your mental. I'm all about like self help. Whatever's gonna make me feel better mentally. That's what I'm on right now.
After the weekend.
After the weekend, because the weekend I'm getting drunk for sure. But that, you know, it's good to like hang out with your friends and let
We
loose
need
sometimes
balance,
too. It's a
you know?
balance. It's all a freaking balance. Life is a balance.
If we're going to turn up, like I take extra vitamins and eat extra vegetables and fruits.
But
you know?
you're talking about you lost a lot of weight. Like how much weight did you lose? Was it like a significant amount or?
I was 280 And
But
now,
you're tall though, so like I'm 160 right now.
well,
so that's not.
Here's reference. I was 280 and now I'm like 180.
Oh, so you lost
Oh.
100 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
Clap it up for losing 100 pounds. Let's go.
Clap it up for
I
my
like that.
You have a
I like
secret?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all already know.
Yeah. I like that. So like, do you eat healthy or you just kind of eat whatever?
Fuck no, I just stopped eating a lot.
You just stop eating too
And
much.
I moved to LA, so I can't eat them wings and them pizzas and all that shit, or them fried gators and all that.
So you're from Florida, right?
Yeah,
Let's talk about
correct.
Florida. I love anytime I meet somebody in LA that's from Florida, I fucking love them. Like I
We
just
don't
love
belong
you from
here.
Florida. But I just
It
love
doesn't make
you guys are
sense.
so like outspoken and like wild and just different. Like how did you grow up in Florida or like how long did you live there?
I grew up in Florida and I lived a little bit in Connecticut, so I went like back and forth a little bit, but mostly in
But
Florida.
you're mostly a Florida boy.
For
I mean, it's all
sure.
over you. Look, you got the green hat, you got the orange vest.
Yeah.
You've ate. What's the craziest thing you've ever ate?
Can I say it? I feel like it's gonna like.
Don't say human.
No.
What the fuck?
All right, squirrel.
You ate a squirrel.
Yeah.
They're so cute though. Squirrel.
They're very cute. I'm not the same
Oh
person.
my god, you ate a. I'm not
I'm
the
not
same.
the same person.
I-
Is
You
The
ate the
Water Boy
squirrel?
in Florida? The movie The Water Boy, is that based in Florida?
It should be, but I don't know. I think I might
Don't
be
try to
Bama.
take away from the fact that he ate a squirrel. Hold on. Run it back.
God damn
Wait
it.
a second.
You was doing good.
No. Why the fuck did you eat a cute ass squirrel, bro?
Well, I mean, I was little and I talked like this, and I was like, all right, listen, you little nigga. Why you keep running away from me and staring at me? So then my parents got me a blowgun.
Oh, he killed
So
the
I used a
squirrel.
blowgun. That shit fell to the ground. My cousin, his name Timmy Butt. My cousin Timmy Butt is like, oh, let's cook it, let's eat it. So, yeah, it was fucked up.
Oh, this is terrible.
Because we just grew up hunting. So when you're young, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Now I'm vegan.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't the same nigga no more. That's just crazy.
PTSD or no?
For sure.
Wait,
They
wait,
like,
hold on.
Like my brother's trying to teach me how to like rip up a.
Did you guys skin
like
it, or
rip-
you just
exactly?
like cook
my
cook the
family
fur
did
off?
taxidermy, so it's like my
Really?
brother's like trying to teach me how to like gut a deer, like you, and like I mean I learned how to gut a deer really good, but it's like.
That's just
You don't do
traumatizing.
that.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't do that because
traumatizing.
like me now, that's nothing I would never want to do. So now he just trained me to be.
So you
like,
don't go hunting and shit like that's not like because
No,
I'm
I
like
do love guns. I do love like going to the range and doing all
Okay.
that shit. But I just can't do.
yeah.
hunting.
People ask me that too. They're like, oh, would you ever shoot this? And I mean, in different cultures, I used to live in Hawaii for 3 months, and it's like a thing where they do the luau's and they have the whole pig out and all that stuff. And I used to be vegetarian for 2.5 years. Before that, I never even ate red meat. I didn't eat pork. I didn't drink soda. That's when I was super fit, you fucking
That's me
assholes.
right now. I don't eat none of that.
But now I've just been, if I get drunk, I might eat Taco Bell, which is terrible. But I try
Why
to
do you
cook. I
eat
try
Taco Bell?
only if
LA?
I'm drunk.
It's in LA.
I don't give a fuck. I'm ratting. I grew up. I grew up in the streets, boy. I
I
grew
know,
up
that's
eating
what I'm
pizza
saying.
with maggots
What's
on
wrong
it.
with Taco Bell?
I grew up eating out of a dumpster with my mom, literally in Lake Elsinore. So
I believe it.
cup of noodles is like a delicacy to me. There's certain things that you eat, like when you grow up poor and you eat it now, it's like, oh, I love it.
I was
still.
just
Yeah.
more so saying there's so many Mexican folks right in the corner of the street with that street meat.
Okay.
That street meat goes crazy.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
You know about that street meat.
That's street meat.
It's crazy ass street meat out here.
Yo, there is a lot of good ass food. I love like all the little fruit stands and all that shit too, on the corners. Because you go other places, you don't see that stuff like in LA. Do you love living? How long have you lived in LA? And like, what do you miss living in Florida? Like, what's the differences for you?
I do miss living in Florida.
people wise and lifestyle.
Lifestyle wise, I like it out here more
Really?
because it fits my career,
Okay.
my personality. Florida. Career out here. I love what I do so much that I'd rather like live, I can out here is fine, you know what I'm saying? Plus it got some similarities, so like I've moved around a lot, so like there's a lot of comparisons to Florida and here, and the biggest one is transplants. There's people that just ain't from
Transplants?
Florida be going to
Oh,
Florida.
I'm thinking of some whole other thing. I'm thinking
I
of
know.
plastic surgery transplants. I'm
Oh.
like, what?
Oh yeah, we're on a different topic
Okay.
now.
I was thinking
Transplants.
face
We need a
transplants.
subcluse.
It's more hard out there.
Subcontext.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So how long have you lived in LA now? You said
I lived in LA for like 7 years.
In every year, are you traveling between like LA, Florida, other places? Like, what is your schedule looking like? Is it hard for you to just stay in one spot for a while, or
It's just hard for me to stay still, period.
Period.
But like one spot for sure. I mean, my whole life's been that. So like I'm always back between Portland, LA, and then I go to Florida to visit family.
And why Portland? Did you grow up there, or?
No, not even.
I was actually born in Oregon. I was born in
That's
Eugene, Oregon.
What?
I've been there.
Yeah, I was born there. I've never been there as an
No
adult, but I was born and my grandpa used to live in the middle of woods in Oregon. And I always felt like I'm like a new age hippie because I really was born in the woods. My grandpa lived there. Like
It
I've
checks
always
out.
since it does check out, right? Since I was
checks
younger,
out.
I've always loved like, wilderness, outdoor shit. Me and my mom used to go rock climbing, sleep in tents, and live on boats and abandoned houses and weird shit with her ex-boyfriends, crackhead ass ex-boyfriends.
Oh
Shit.
Hey, shit's real. You know what I'm saying? Did you grow up like middle class? Did you struggle growing up, or how was that kind of?
Yeah, so I was pretty much taking care of my little sisters and brothers. So I was like, adopted, like around like 8 or something like that.
Oh, you got adopted at the age of 8?
Yeah, so then after that, it was just like us getting into like families and stuff like that, and growing up in middle class, you know what I'm saying? And then just moving around a lot, yeah.
Okay, we don't have to get too personal. If you don't want to answer the question, you don't have to. But like, since you said you were adopted, your biological parents,
Yeah.
do you talk to them? Have you talked to them? Are they in the picture?
Yeah, I reach out to them every once in a while for sure.
How
yeah.
is it like emotional for you?
It's kind of just weird. They feel like they're my kids or some shit. They're not really all the way there. They're not mature or something. So it's
That's
like
crazy.
I didn't really grow up with them, so it's like I'm trying to like read their mind. I'm like, oh, okay, I get that personality from you, that personality from you. But
I'm sure
they make sense of what like I am and what they created. Like I'm pretty much a product of that for sure.
And you're dope as fuck though. But like you, like seeing, just listening to like your story, you really made it. You made yourself out of really nothing and coming through struggle. I feel like that's ends up being the most like beautiful artistic type of people in the world.
Yeah,
because that's where I come from too. You can't fake the funk. There's people that can dress cool, but they don't even have, the life experience that maybe we have or you have or whatever. And it makes a big difference.
No,
Life
it makes a
experience
huge
makes
difference.
A
Like
huge difference.
my biological mom was out; she was stripping, and then my dad was a DJ and like an artist.
Oh.
And I didn't know this until I was older, so I'm like, this makes so
Okay.
much fucking sense because I be twerking my ass off sometimes in the club and shit, and then I be
You be
making twerk.
twerking?
I be making twerk music and shit
Okay.
too. So I'm like, all right, this shit is hard. I fuck with it.
Right.
But that's probably that's probably about it. That's what I got from them. That's about it.
Damn, that's deep as fuck, bro. My brother, he's my only brother. He's has a different dad, and he set his daughter for adoption because he's been locked up for 20 years. So I don't know, he was
rough.
going through some crazy shit. And I think she's like 18 years old now, and they
wow.
reconnected recently. He just got out and they reconnected. And I always just, and me growing up without parents, like I moved out when I was 13. Both my parents died by the time I was 20, like drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
But like just growing up like that was always, I didn't have anyone to disappoint. Like I was my own person. Like I was always creative and artist. And I feel like people have gravitated to me because of that. And then I feel like they gravitate towards you and you as well because you're a different type of person when you grow up a certain way. Like you could fake the funk. There's people in we live in Los Angeles. There's people that like
they fake
have
it.
they got the fake, jewelry on, or they think they dress a certain way, or they might dress all rock and they don't
Absolutely.
even never even been to a rock show in their fucking life or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You can't. I feel like I
That's a
read
good
people's
one.
vibes very well.
I've had to fight for like who I am though. Like my family is not me. Like
You're
I'm
like
definitely
the
a
black
sheep.
sheep. Are you the
definitely.
black sheep of your family out of your siblings and like your adopted parents and everything?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
I love hanging out with black sheep.
Right, look at
of the
us.
family.
Let's cheers to the black sheeps, man. Cheers to the black
Yes.
sheeps of the family,
Yeah.
bro. We riding with y'all.
Yep.
I used to do poetry on like black sheeps and outcasts of family and just like being united and stuff. Like yes, hippie
So
vibes.
I want to ask you too. So you say you move a lot, it's hard, and look, and I brought my life up too because I've moved so much in my life. I've never lived anywhere longer than a year. I've been moving around, bouncing around my whole life. It's comfortable to me, right?
that, yep.
And you feel the same, right? So it's been hard for me to even keep certain relationships or friendships from like a young age. Like sometimes I wish like I had like went to. I only made it to high school till 10th grade, which is crazy. I never graduated. Did you guys?
Really?
I never graduated. I never went to prom. I only made it to 10th grade. I was already living on my own.
That's
So
wild.
it was hard for me to like keep friends for a long time. And then I moved to LA. I've been out here for about 10 years. I grew up mostly in like Long Beach, Orange County. I lived in all different cities and states in between. But sometimes it's like, damn, it's like I wish I had those certain connections from like a younger age, which you still do, but they kind of like drizzle out, and it's like you come to a new place again and you're like, fuck. Like, you know, it's hard to be fully open, especially as you get older and I used to be very extroverted. Now I'm a little more introverted and extroverted. Like I'm very like cautious with who I'm giving my energy to. Do you feel the same way in LA? Like
yeah. So like you said, to your point, moving around a lot is like you get to meet a lot of people's characters, and then when you meet a lot of people, you get to see overlaps in people's characters. Where you're like, oh, this folk's like that folk, or that person's like that person. So you get a little jaded, and that makes you a little introverted because you're like, I already know what to expect, which is unfortunately not good. But like it's also good because you experience so many people. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think so too. I'm a very big people person, but it also makes it harder because I'm really like a lover girl. It's hard for me to stay in like a relationship only really because of my career. And I want to ask you that too. Like for you, since you're moving around a lot, and you know, is it hard for you to stay in relationships, or is that something you're not even worried about right now?
There we go. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nah. Like I feel like any type of relationship is like you can work on it. So like even down to
friendships is different than being intimate. Like with like dating women,
you need a hub. You need a hub. If you have
a husband,
if you're an artist, if you're an artist and you have your girl, you need a hub. You can't just be.
What does that mean though? Explain it to people what a hub means.
You need a home. You need to go back somewhere, and you need to treat it like it's your home, and then you can go out and do your thing, and then come back to your home. If it's not treated like a home, then that's when.
But do you feel like it's hard to date because you're moving around so much, or it's
no, it's never been.
No.
I've always.
I mean, I feel like if somebody really fucks with you, I feel like they gonna ride with you, and but it goes both ways. I might be able to, you know, not see you for like a few weeks or a month or whatever, and we're gonna pick it up right where we left off if we have that chemistry together, if we have the energy together. Is that the same for you guys? Some people, they're like, no, I need to see you every day. Some people are very like possessive, controlling, insecure. Like they might be like, oh, you're going out of town. They don't trust you for whatever reason. I can't deal with that at this day and age. Like I cannot deal with insecure people or people that's just going to try to dim my light or what I'm trying to do as an artist.
I'll never knock someone's insecurities. I just won't let it affect me.
But it does affect you if they're really insecure. I'm talking about people where they come in the picture and they act like they're with the shits, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like 4 months in, and
where are you?
Strings really get attached.
Who are you with?
Yeah, that type of shit. And I'll respect it. I'll tell you who I'm with and where I'm at before you even got to ask me. But sometimes there's people that show you got to peel the layers back. Yeah. Right. The honeymoon stage is one thing. You peel the layers back, and you're like, oh wait, actually you're kind of ugly on the inside. And I don't like this. You're ugly on the inside. You need to fix that shit. And you can either work through it. And if you guys aren't meeting each other halfway is important. It's not just like, oh, I say this, so you got to meet me at where I'm at. No, let's meet each other halfway. And if not, if I'm having to do more work than you the whole time, then I don't want to keep putting my energy into that. And I've been realizing as I'm getting older is that like, even with friends, this is a big thing for me because I'm like my friends, I'll fucking ride for my head. I don't care if you're ratchet, if you're crazy, if you're shy, if you're this or that. If you're a dope person, I like being around you, cool. I don't give a fuck if you have money or not. But I'm starting to realize certain people are just toxic as fuck and they're draining. And I've had to cut some people out of my life recently, not like completely, but where like I've had to like separate myself from that.
From the leeches.
Yeah.
So how do you have like those type of situations too?
I've been blessed, you know.
That's good.
I've been blessed. I feel like my
there's levels to the shit.
I feel like my toxicity is from like, you know, family shit, like stuff like that.
I mean more so like.
But like relationships, everything's been chill.
Like you might have a friend that's like always asking you for money, always begging for shit, always wanting to be around that might not be the best vibe, or like sometimes they get too drunk and they just start flipping out and you're like having to like babysit them. I can't deal with those type of situations.
I don't drink because I think that was one of the main reasons I was so sick of
cheers to that. Cheers to not drinking.
For real.
We're drinking juice, by the way.
Yeah.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Yeah, if you know me, you know exactly what this is. For real. Don't ask what's in my cup. Man.
Don't ask what's in my cup. This is my cup.
For real.
But no, I don't know.
I feel you.
A little older now.
I feel you, and your energy should be just received and given the same exact way. So that is just important with every relationship, in and within yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like we got something inside of us where like we give back, and we just like can be sleeping and something in our body just giving us whatever we gave back to our body, and it's like it's just with anything, you know.
And a lot of people struggle with like, oh, I give so much to people, and they get all depressed, and you know that's understandable.
For real.
But also you got to learn when to just accept things for how they are. I just learned how to just accept it for what it is. I stay positive. You got to reset your own mind every day. That's why I'm very big into self-help. I'll like if I'm like feeling down, I'm gonna smoke a little bit of weed because that makes me feel better.
Yep.
I'm a better parent when I smoke weed too.
Can we roll up on?
Yeah,
here?
we can roll up on this bitch. Let's go. So I feel like I'm a better person when I smoke a little bit, and also like in the morning, let's say, you know, the night before, if I'm like stressed or if I wake up on the wrong side of the bed or some shit, right? If I just listen to like 30, it could be even 30 seconds of something that's positive that resets my brain. It helps me. It helps like set the day for me.
That's good.
Do you guys do things like that too? I feel like that's very
I'm
important.
fucking bad. I'm horrible.
Or
I don't
even
do
if it's
any of that
music,
shit.
even if it's music,
But
I listen to feel good music during the day. I listen to shit that makes me feel good. Whatever's gonna make me feel good, or even accomplishing small tasks. If I'm like, okay, before I leave the house, I need to just do this, or like the night before, make sure my house is clean. It makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I feel like more people should do what makes them feel better.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
You're keeping those little promises to yourself. It could be doing the dishes. It could be
Making
anything.
your bed. Yeah.
You know, it
That
could be
makes
calling
people
your
feel better.
friend. Be like, hey, I haven't talked to my friend in a while. Let me just call them and be like, hey, how you been? Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, keeping...
100%.
Caribbean music makes me feel really good. In the
I
morning,
listen to
always
funk and
Caribbean.
soul music.
Really?
Yeah.
Or Caribbean. I listen to Afro beats. Whatever makes me feel good.
I listen to a lot of that. So what I've been doing is, all right, so you know, like AI. There's this site, it's called Suno, and I advise a lot of artists to like check it out, and just producers. It makes the most incredible AI like generated music, and I've been just doing like 50s doo-wop soul music and having it just say affirmations to myself.
Really?
So I wake up in the morning and it's like, Jitta, you gonna get this money. You gonna wake up.
Wait,
you
what is
gonna
it
get
called?
Hold on.
You
Tell
gonna
the people
flip
right here in this
out.
camera. What is it called?
It's called Suno. So like, my brain's been melting for the last
SUNO?
couple. Yeah. So,
SUNO.
So Suno is gonna be a pretty
Suno
much.
music?
It's pretty much SUNO. Yep.
Like that.
Suno. Yep. Yeah. So it's pretty much gonna be the future of how consumers are gonna consume their music. And I'm saying this because like I just went out to Portland and I started fucking with it. And I just DJ'd with it, and I never even DJ'd
What do you
in
mean
my
DJ'd
life.
with
I don't DJ. I went to my
He's
homie,
like, make a mix for me.
my homie, I love McConan, had went to Cookies just opened up in Portland, so he went there to promote his clothing line called Martha World. So I went there, and he's like, you want to DJ? I'm like, okay. I put on Spotify. I started playing Spotify. I'm playing my playlist. This is cool, but this is personal to me, so I don't know. People shopping are going to relate to this. I ain't never DJ'd. How do you get people to relate to this? Oh, fuck. I just downloaded this app called Suno. That's crazy. Let me type in what people are doing while they're walking around in here and put it in like a 1950s like format.
What?
And like make it like sound like crazy. So the setup in the parking lot was a whole bunch of tents and a whole bunch of like rats. It was almost like, you know, like we call them in Florida flea markets. I don't know if
Oh yeah, they got flea markets.
All right, cool. So yeah, it's like a flea market, and like
Got a sloss and swap.
there we go.
Right.
So then, all of the tents started blowing around and shit, and I'm just like, oh. And then the whole some nigga lost all his shit, flew in the road, like all his clothes were attached to the tent and shit. So I'm just sitting there on my phone, like, clothes blowing in the wind, dun 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 dun. Oh, you gotta pick that shit up, my friend. Dun 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 dun. I was just going in, and then like this shit just spit it out,
And it does it in an amazing voice. It's not even your
sounds
voice.
so real. It's I'm
Look
gonna pull it up.
That's
and
scary.
I went to a
good.
studio session recently, and they were playing some. The producer engineer was playing some songs like that too. It was from the, like I think it was like 70s, like 1970s. It was like on some funk disco, like house wave, but it was like remixes of like rap songs from today. But it was done in that era. It was sounded so good and so real, and it was amazing.
Using that. They're 100% using that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Suno.
That's tight.
That shit is crazy. But yeah, so doing that is crazy because I'm seeing people's reaction, and then talking about Martha World and shopping. Some girl like with her mom, talking about her, like, you came to the thing with her mom, and they're just looking around like, why is this music in real
And
time?
instantly like that?
Instantly.
Oh, Oh,
So
so
I'm
you're
getting
typing it
instant
in while
reactions of people while and they're so confused and they're like, "What is going on?" And I'm just like, we're just fucking with people. It was like a social experiment. It was great.
Wow.
So I think that's the future of music. Cause I feel like Spotify, everybody's gonna buy into that, and you know how the phones work. Like this thing knows you better than anyone knows you. This thing knows you better than anyone knows you. If it puts all that data together, it's gonna make the perfect song
Scary.
that you ever
like it,
heard
though.
in your life.
But you still got to know how to like, or are you saying you still got to know how to mix though as a DJ, like mix the songs together, or it's just the same tempo? It's just like fuck
It's
it.
gonna be like Spotify. You're gonna like look up.
Oh, okay. So
It's
you still
gonna
got to do a
be
little
like
bit of
that.
work, but that's amazing. I've heard people making like hit songs off of using AI. They're like, this is a topic I want to talk about. These type of things. They'll type it out a little bit, and then it'll make a whole hit, whatever genre of song that you want on AI.
That's crazy.
AI is crazy, bro. Like I feel. I don't want to be under a rock anymore. Like sometimes I'm under a rock. You've inspired me a lot. Just looking at your Instagram, seeing how you do the AI stuff. He's actually done a couple videos for me before.
Really?
The one I did with Beep Beep, he had like alligators in my living room and shit. It was tight as fuck. And then he did another one for me. I'm like, this is a dope way to promote your music without having to like have a whole music video. You got to stay on track with social media. So how does that work for you? Do you feel like it's important to be posting all the time? Do you got to post like once a day? Like what is your, how does that look for you with social media? Like
once a day, keep the doctor away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like
as a creative, I feel like people need to learn more about their craft. Like you took the time to learn how to make these videos, how to do more. Some people are just.
I want to reach. I feel like that's where we're at, or a point where it's reach. So like we grew up watching BET, MTV. This new generation is growing up watching the rectangles on their phones and just seeing people pop up and stuff like that. As an artist, we make like over 100 songs a year. If you're not making over 100 songs a year, you're training to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like you just it's just obviously like 50 to 100 songs. Please make that.
Please, at least 50. At least.
Once you have that, you have a catalog, even if it's not out or out. The problem with artists are everywhere, and you know an artist, you know a homie, you know a sister, you know a brother that has sitting on a catalog of music that are not putting it out. At least share what it is, even if you don't want to fully put it out, just test it out to the world. I think the best way for a musician right now, and Instagram's allowing it because now it's a time and place for it, is to just put a mic in front of your fucking face and just promote your music instead of trying to promote.
It's that simple. You could use an iPhone.
Yeah,
it's not that complicated.
Use an iPhone.
Get a tripod, put your phone on an iPhone, a couple different angles, chop it up on a reel.
Say it.
Right?
Yeah,
and then, okay, so say if it's an unreleased song, like what type of apps do you use to just put your song? I mean, there's tons of apps that you can use.
I use Videoleap. I've been using them for like...
I use Videoleap too.
Yeah, Videoleap's great. I've been
Yeah.
using them for so long. Their color correction is amazing. They keep adding stuff, and
Can
it's
you
been
put
like
presets on there or no?
absolutely. And
I
you
need
can,
your presets, dude.
So you can.
Right.
So with
Can we get your presets?
Video is hard because you can make like Instagram a profile, and I can upload something and upload it as a template. So if you like what I did, you can click on my video, and then it goes into your editor in Videoleap, and it gives you my whole entire project file that you can just dump your shit into.
Okay, that's something else I want to ask you too. Okay, so do you think it's important to be on all these different platforms? Like at least, or what are the main ones to you? Is it Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? Like what are the main platforms that you need to be active on at least like 5 times a week?
It just depends on what you're doing. But if you are talking
no matter
about
what,
it just depends on what you're doing. But for me as a musician and what I do, I like to focus on Instagram, and I like to focus on DSP, Spotify, Apple Music, and Instagram. Instagram because it's like a portfolio where it's always going to be there, and then everything comes after that, so you can just rip something off Instagram and throw it on your TikTok for later, this and that. I don't like to get focused on TikTok. I like Instagram because I like to look at it as like, oh, this is staying. TikTok is like, that's going. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is the difference, though, between TikTok and Instagram. I'm big on Instagram, too. That was my main platform. But with TikTok, the way their algorithm is set up, like if you post every single day on TikTok one thing, one of those videos is going to go viral. You can go viral way quicker and faster on TikTok than you can on Instagram.
Correct.
So I feel like it's important to do, and I'm learning this, too. I'm really telling myself this, guys. Whenever you're posting on Instagram, make sure like we all have tons of videos in our phone. You could post a 10, 20, 30-second clip on TikTok of anything. It could be the most organic shit goes the most viral sometimes.
Right.
So I'm just telling myself this too. Post on more platforms. At least
Absolutely.
TikTok and fucking Instagram. If you're really trying to get your shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Because during the pandemic is when I started TikTok. I was posting like once a day and my videos started getting like 160,000 views. It went from like 5,000 views to like 160,000 views. I was like, oh shit. And then when you stop posting for a couple months or a few months or whatever, it takes you off the algorithm.
Yeah.
So you got to you have to stay on it. At least like every other day, like be consistent.
That's my bad part. I'm like not on social media.
And I got a lot of friends that will make a whole new TikTok. Because Instagram is Instagram. And I feel what you're saying because it's going to stay there the way your page looks. It has a whole aesthetic. But TikTok, when you're posting on there, it's reaching a wider, different audience than people that like
I agree.
On Instagram now, you gotta boost your post for all your followers to see it. It didn't used to be like that back in the day. My shit used to be going viral.
Yeah, I feel you. I would say the reason why I say that too is because with TikTok, it's like when something comes, it goes. And then when they get to your profile, they're just waiting for the next viral thing. Is what I've noticed in many different.
Well, me, I be looking at people's profile. If I see a video pop up and I like that person, I will go to their profile and I'll get stuck on their page. I'll literally be scrolling through all their shit. Like TikTok is just a whole different entertaining platform. It's different.
Yeah.
And for me with TikTok, I like to make an ass of myself on TikTok. Like that's where I can go be goofy and retarded and experiment. With Instagram, I'm not gonna post some of that shit. Whatever I'm not gonna post on Instagram is going on TikTok.
Right, exactly.
That's why I love TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok can get goofy with it, so I fuck with it. Yeah.
And I the YouTube is something that I wish I would have kept up with a little bit more too, because YouTube, I mean, you can go crazy on YouTube too. We need y'all to subscribe to the Playroom podcast on YouTube, man, so we can drop all these episodes.
That's right.
Are you on YouTube as well?
Yeah, Jitta On The Track on
It's
YouTube.
hard to keep up with everything though. Like,
yeah.
Do you manage yourself or do you have a manager?
Yeah, manage myself.
And you manage yourself too, Jules?
Right.
Same. We're all independent over here.
Better
we're all
than
independent.
Yeah.
You know,
people always tell me you need to have somebody like manage your page because you have way too much work that you don't post, and I'm like,
and that let's remind each other right now on the Playroom podcast, and this is for you guys also. If you are holding on to a lot of shit, just drop it. Drop a snippet, drop something, drop some more shit. You're good at that.
And like
you're good at that.
Also, if you're holding on to a lot of shit, just drop it too. You know, it works both ways. It works both ways, y'all.
Right. Let us know in the comments.
Just drop. Yeah, let us know right now, and please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
But yeah, just drop stuff and experiment and be fun and be brave and be a messy fucking artist and just do that.
Yo, I made music for 8 years and I just dropped for the first time like 2 or 3 years ago. But now I'm learning as I'm getting older. I have a kid now. Life moves fucking fast.
Right.
So if you miss that little window of time, you're not really missing it. You're just becoming smarter, more, I don't care. Now I'm more like, I don't know what the right word is. I'm not like carefree with like, oh, just dropping shit. But it's like, yo, just drop it. Like, who cares? Drop snippets of stuff. Post snippets on your stories.
Drop that whack ass music, y'all.
Drop that whack ass shit, bro. Bro, somebody
shit
out there is going to like it. I promise you.
There's a whole genre right now. Honestly, to be real with you, and I'm glad I'm bringing this one up because like I've been trying to get some conversation on this one. There's been like a revolution of like really ass, like kind of like not all that way there people making music and blowing up on Instagram.
Works,
like,
though, for them.
like they're just like, hello, my name is Dennis. Like something that cringe, right? There he is.
Yeah, cringe.
Okay.
Cringe, right? That shit inspires me so much because, mind you, I use AI a lot and I'm pro AI, I'm pro technology and shit, but we're so far from being fucking human, especially with music. To see something like that, to see people doing that type of shit brings the human back into music. So that shit's been inspiring me. So all my homies and everybody that knows me will just send me anything that's just cringe and to do with music and those two together.
Send us all the cringe
I think that's
videos.
the most human thing we have now in music is just cringe music because it's like those fools are human as fuck. Like, come on with it. Like, they're not like.
You know what I always tell people too that are artists? I've been in tons of different studio sessions with different people, and even for my own music, I feel like the visuals are more important than the song. That's my opinion. And I feel like, okay, say if you're a cringe artist and like what you're making is, it maybe is like, like or maybe you're just trying to like take it as a joke. If your videos match that and people can understand that, you're gonna win. Period. But if you don't have the visual, if you don't have the visual for it and people can't understand like the full package, then it's kind of like, but you can also do it yourself. Like you said, make some version of it yourself until you can pay whoever to make the video how you want it. But
yeah, absolutely. So I pretty much been trying to reach out to these artists and trying to like really work with them. Like,
yeah,
really.
Well, will you work with me? I'm kind of cringe sometimes.
You're not cringe.
No,
at all.
you're not. You're just
You're
a trap
wild.
I got a whole mixtape called The Dick Tapes. Well, so some people might think it's cringe, but I think it's lit, bro. It's for the bitches.
Right.
Okay.
Not all bitches, but I feel you.
No, it is for all.
Bitches. It's for all the bitches. All the bad bitches out there
No.
gonna love
I
the
know-
dick tapes.
I know a few niggas too for that. That could be.
Oh
fun,
yeah, and you know what's funny?
I remix her lyrics sometimes. Remember we did the remix?
Remix to The Dick Tape.
The dick turns into clit. And
Oh, the clit tapes.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's not get too freaky on the Playroom.
Yes,
Did you
let's
dr-
get freaky.
You dropped it, right? Correct?
No,
It's
not
out.
the Dick Tapes yet. The first mixtape I'm gonna.
I need to do animation for that.
Can you please?
I'm
Bro,
obs- all right,
you know,
listen.
super bad when they had all the dicks on the paper. I
There we
need that to
go.
be like the artwork. I need to do video. I need you to do all the videos.
Very much so. My
Please.
characters are very much inspired by dicks. Like, now hear me out.
Pause.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me explain myself.
Please explain.
I'm obsessed with long noses on.
I thought you were gonna say I'm obsessed with long dicks. I was gonna say chill out. Okay, long
I'm
noses.
obsessed with long noses on cartoons. I like the droopy long noses, and like I like to put a wiggle effect on them when I animate. So when they're just bobbing their head around, that shit's just flopping
wiggling.
around, and that shit's so funny to me. I was
What
like,
the fuck?
So like Doug?
of course.
That's
yeah.
my ringtone, Doug.
Doug's great. So that's like that's so
I
definitely
love
would like to
it.
do
Please.
some
and
That's funny.
the things that you did for me already, the couple that you did, like people, I had such a good reaction from that, and it was so easy and fun. We literally shot that in an hour on my iPhone, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? He literally did it in like 30 minutes,
Yeah.
like edited the video in 30 minutes.
You can send me anything. I can edit anything.
I'm gonna have to save up some more money, like just a bag set aside just for videos that I want to get from Jitta.
Right.
Like, please help me, Jitta, please. But maybe the next one you can teach me a couple things, because I feel like, we'll go to YouTube University, but for me, in person is better. If I see you do it and I can ask you questions in person, it's easier for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm old.
Absolutely. I feel you. I'm like that kind of
I'm
too.
hands-on.
I'm like, yeah, we're hands-on.
I wanna be
Hands-on learners.
I like the
Dang.
red tats.
Thank you.
I know,
Yeah.
isn't that so cool?
I have it all over my body. That's
I
why
wanted
I can't hide
I wanted
shit.
to get my parents' name. You see this little? I have a long ass fucking neck. By the way. Look at this long ass dinosaur neck.
Long.
But this face that I have right here, I wanted to get my parents' name, Mike and Cindy, in like red or blue. What do you guys think I should get? Red or blue writing? In scripts, right
red.
here. Red. What do you
Red.
think? Red or blue? Wait, what color blue? Like where? Like this color?
No.
Oh no, this not. Well, I have a little tan right now.
It
So
would, be a
red or
bri-
blue?
it would be a bright blue or like a bright red.
Yeah, bright blue or bright red.
Why not both?
But I don't, I never wanted to get this tattoo right here because it starts to look like a beard
A
on women.
mustache?
Sometimes it could look like a little bit like you got like a beard going on.
Yeah.
Even though I
can see
just,
that.
I tied my eyelids now. It looks like I have fake eyelashes
Lashes?
on.
What did they say?
It says open mind.
Oh wow.
Open your mind.
As soon as you close your eyes, your mind opens.
Right.
That's
exactly.
crazy.
I was
And
with
then
her
it's
and
like
she was like this.
Yeah, I forgot. I was squeezing the shit out of her head. I was like, that shit hurt bad. They lied to me. I'm like, is it going to hurt? It's like, nah, you're going to be good. I'm like,
There's not
oh.
that many nerves right there.
She's like, "Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?"
Are you done, bro? That shit was, I was, my eyes were watering. My nose was running. I was sneezing. I'm like, I know this is
Yeah.
fucking terrible. I don't like getting tattooed. People think I love pain because I'm tattooed.
How did it swell up? Did it swell up?
They were swollen. They were a
Yeah.
little bit swollen at first. Like I had
Little
like,
bit.
it looked like I had like an allergy reaction. They were all poofy.
Okay.
And then they were like, got crusty and itchy and I had to like stab them with my nails. I was like, ah.
I was wondering the healing process. I'm like, how did that
They
go?
were itchy, dude. Like they started getting itchy. But now I don't really have to wear makeup because it's like, boom, just put some lashes on and it's like, hey,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
I don't have to do a bunch of
Would you
eyeshadow.
get your eyelids tatted?
I'll probably get anything.
I used to say no.
tatted.
I used to be like, fuck no, I'm not getting that shit. And then one day I was like, I think I want this. And they're like, let's do it right now. Remember, I was like, Jules, he wants to do it right now. Should I do it?
It's like, yeah.
She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool.
One of those, yeah.
My friend said yes, so I'm going to do it. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah. I think it's a good decision for sure.
Would you get like your lip or anything?
Yeah, for sure.
I have the inside of my lip. It says weirdo.
Same.
Oh damn. Okay. Those are like the first tattoos I've seen. There's like the hide from the parents tattoos.
You have random, I mean, on this arm, you have a little bit more random things going on. Are you going to
I've
get
been
more
looking-
tats or like where are you tatted
Yeah.
at?
Right now I'm just working on my legs and my gut and my
Ooh,
back.
I love leg
What do you think was the
tattoos.
worst painful like one for you? Because people ask me that all the time. And I'm like, I love when people come up to me with one little tattoo. They're like, yeah, I'm tatted, bro. I got this fucking barbed wire around my arm. That shit hurts so bad. I'm fucking tatted. I'm like, look, bro, get
I
the
just
fuck
blacked
out
out
of my face.
half my kneecap the other week. That shit.
You did
hurt.
it yourself?
No.
Oh.
My Enzo, my Enzo Ferrari. Everybody, Enzo Ferrari does all my tattoos.
Okay.
And it just so happens that in that studio that y'all see in those hallways, he's the next door over. So I just walk over there anytime.
Oh,
He just
really?
tats
That's so
me up.
cool. So I can come do a studio session and get tatted.
Tatted. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I have a whole tattoo set up in my crib. I got it off Amazon. So I'd be
Yeah,
like,
you be
when I
tatting.
get drunk,
I
I'd
be
be
seeing
like, let's tattoo each other. I let my friends tattoo me for the first time. Like my friend did this smiley face right there. My homie did the smile right here. That was his
pretty
first
good.
tattoo, and I'm like, fuck it, dude, just do it. Like it.
It's stuff.
But it's fun though. I think it's like a good bonding experience to tattoo your friends for the first time.
Yeah.
Have you done a tattoo?
Yeah. Yep. I
So
did
we
one.
can tattoo each other.
Nah, you don't.
Next
want
time
me
we
to
all.
tattoo
Oh
you.
yes, I do. I want it to
Not
be.
yet.
I want it to be terrible. I like it.
Yeah, but
Put a
all
little-
those designs,
Put a
you
little
can do
stamp on
something.
there.
You don't want that. That's
Oh,
not
we do.
good.
Yeah, she
Jules,
wants
did we want it or
yeah,
not?
we
It's-
want it.
We want it.
Yeah,
We definitely want it.
We definitely.
We need a little,
3
little
times.
stamp.
That's
3
just-
times.
I did my homie's leg. I did a Bobby
Yo.
from King of the Hill. I did Bobby as a chicken wing. And
As a chicken wing. I thought you
Yeah.
meant like a little stick figure chicken wing, like it's his head as the body and like
Nah,
the
like
legs.
had the bones at the bottom, and then you know how chicken wings got, and then the head is Bobby, and it just didn't look as good as I wanted.
Would you
it to.
imagine?
It's
I know. Sometimes
yeah.
that happens, and then you're like, as long as they're like okay with it, like fuck it, it's cool. You got to give them the disclaimer, like, yo, I really suck at this. I'm gonna tattoo. It's gonna be permanent. It might turn out shitty. I might fuck up. I might have a little twitch where I'm like,
He
oh
was
shit.
stoked. He was happy. I was like, you're wild. You're a wild man. That's crazy.
How do you feel about people that have tattoos only on their neck or their hands?
Hate it.
I hate it.
Same. That's
Hate
like my
it.
biggest
Fucking
ick.
Hate it.
it.
Weak as fuck. How do you feel about people going under anesthesia for a full back piece or a full leg piece or whatever, full body piece? I hate it.
If you're an old nigga, maybe.
No,
Oh.
I don't care how rich or how old you are.
What do you feel about numbing
Take
cream?
the pain. I use numbing cream for the back of my leg recently. All my tattoos that I have right here are older. I never use numbing cream, none of that pussy ass shit. But now I'm a pussy, so I'm like, put that numbing cream on me, wrap me
Right.
up for about an hour. I don't want to feel anything. I don't like pain, like that type of pain. I
As you get older,
anxiety.
it hurts more, huh?
Yeah, I get anxiety. Now I already know. I'm like, all right, let's just get it over with.
I think the thing about numbing cream is once you've done so many tattoos, not knowing what numbing cream is, and then once you get a tattoo
It just
done
helps
with
take
numbing
the
cream-
edge off. It doesn't numb the whole thing. I wish. If it numbed the whole thing, I'd be like, keep slapping that shit on there. Like every 30 minutes, you're like, no, we got to wrap it back up. No. But sometimes when they spray the, what's that called?
Holy
Bactine.
water.
The holy water Bactine is mixed together. Holy water and Bactine. They'll spray that shit on there and it helps take the ease off of like the first initial.
Yeah. The stain, the recuts.
That shit fucking hurts, bro.
The legs hurt.
I hate getting tatted. Look at
legs
me.
are no
Look at me.
joke.
Can't you tell I hate getting fucking tatted? Look at this shit.
Yeah, I thought she could do pain until she was getting whipped, and I was like, why can't you take
Wait, whoa,
this
whoa,
shit?
whoa, whoa, what context, please?
Wait, yeah.
Whoa! Until she started getting whipped. No, we went to the anime sex toy convention. Anime.
Those are really two good markets to mix together.
It was a sex toy convention, and we met this lady. She was like a little bit older, like probably in her 40s, and she had all these like whips and all these crazy sex toys. And I was like, "Oh, what does this one do?" She's like, "Well, here, I'll show you." And I had these black leather pants on, and she's like, "Turn around." And she was like, "What?" Pow! I was like, "Oh!" I fell to the ground. I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Oh, my ass was on fire." And then she did it to her. She did it to her, and then she was like, "Oh, I like it." She didn't even flinch. And I'm the one that looks crazy, and I'm like, "Oh no!" I'm like such a pussy.
That's funny. I'm just picturing like
I can feel it now when I think about it.
a
I'm like,
redneck old lady.
Yeah, she was like this. She was like,
mullet,
maybe she was trying to feel on you. She was like,
Gloria.
Bro, she was hilarious.
lit.
She was a natural redhead, so the redheads.
Would you
know,
let somebody whip?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's been, keloids and everything. You know what I'm saying?
like tie you up? Like, what if your girlfriend like tied you to a chair and put a bag over your head one day and was like,
Not a bag.
Are you down for like role play shit? Because I like that. Maybe not that, but like not a bag, but like where you can blindfold. That's what I meant. Not a bag. Hey, we could draw pictures on it too. Whatever. We can do whatever you want. We can put a mask on you. We could put a blindfold on you and tie you up. And like, I used to be a dominatrix too. I've never told anyone this, but when I
What's
used to be a
that?
dancer, my homegirl, she was a dominatrix, where it's more so like niche, where people there was just certain customers she had where he wanted her to bring 2 girls, so she's like, just come do with me. You could just watch, or you can be involved if you want. There's this one guy, he wanted us to dress him up as a girl and talk shit to him and like make him drain all his money out of his bank
That's
account.
wild.
And I was tripping. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Sometimes I think it's like I be looking around at the studio, my homies and shit, be like, I wonder if one of these niggas is one of them niggas.
They are.
Like, do you like get pissed on, fool? Like,
Right.
Yo, like dudes, when I used to work at the strip club for like 5 years, I definitely had some weird requests. I never did anything too crazy. I always kept my soul intact. I wasn't in the back jacking dudes off. I always like, nah, fuck that. I don't care what. Even if I make less than these hoes, I'm not doing that shit. I don't care. You're not a hoe unless you want to be a hoe. I don't care. That's fine too. But
I've had dudes like literally offer to like piss in a cup and I'll drink it, or like let me smell your armpits.
What?
I'll pay you $500 to just sniff your armpit for the whole time. No dance. I was just like this. Smell them. Do they smell good? Yeah.
That's
Smell
funny
good.
thing.
cucumber, watermelon. Yeah, it's always like a fruit.
I love cucumber.
It's always a fruit with like women like deodorant. It's always like a
Yeah, right.
one might be a little bit more musty than the other, but they both smell good.
One. So you would be down to like get whipped and to whip?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I need to know, what are your biggest turn-ons and turn-offs with women? We need to know this.
Mm-hmm.
Just or with people in general.
I think my biggest turn on in a woman is
Pay attention.
See, I would say
He opens his eyes roll.
Look us in the eyes when you tell us.
I would say
Well, I guess
being a baby. Be a baby.
That's your
What?
turn on or turn off?
Turn on. Like don't
Like,
be
what do
so
you mean
don't
by
be
that,
so
though?
tough.
We
Like,
need context,
Don't be
please.
so tough. Be a baby. That's about
Like,
it.
be more
So soft.
feminine?
Be more soft?
more soft.
Soft, yeah. Being
Soft.
soft, yeah. I would say that's like a.
But not
that.
like, oh, baby, come here. No, baby,
You like
come
baby
kiss
talk?
me.
Will people be like talking?
Oh, baby, come and kiss me right now, baby. Like
No.
that? Or like,
No.
or like,
Okay.
oh, babe, okay, yeah, you can do it. Like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll do
So
whatever
like
you
a
want.
soft
Do you want me to,
bae.
you need a massage? You want me to do the dishes? Like, all right, fine. Whatever you need, babe.
I'ma
like,
switch.
Go ahead, do
I
that.
can do it all.
Are you hungry? Do you need
Your back rub? Do you need your feet rubbed? My baby, please.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. If
wasn't
I can
the baby
act like
voice,
like a baby, and then it's fine. Yeah.
That's kind of, I mean, like role playing. Hey, man.
Like I'm
that's
talking
how you
about
are.
like full diapers and full.
You want to role play?
I'm joking, nah.
Oh, that was getting weird. That was getting
I was thinking. I can't even say what I was thinking.
Say it. Say it with your chest.
You're just talking about people
Baby
pissing in
breath.
cups and shit. I'm like, how can this shit get
It-
weird?
look
Yeah.
it-
I wonder. That's definitely a thing, though, right? There's some nigga out
Oh,
there
yeah.
that's dressed up in like a baby fit, just like
Oh, yeah.
goo goo
The baby?
gaga
Didn't he
out.
do that?
Oh God, that's.
What if that? See, that's what I'm saying. What if you're in a studio with some nigga and it's just like,
I don't want
bro,
to
what
see
do
no
you be
fucking.
doing?
If you listen, I'm
I
telling
don't.
you.
That's
if
the
I was
thing. I don't
dating you
want to
and
know
you-
what people
hold
are
on.
doing around me because I just don't want it to be like,
No.
you know, a
if
problem.
if I was dating you and you came out in a fucking pair of diapers, I would boot your ass out the door so fucking quick. I'll be, get that fucking weird
That
ass.
shit out of here now.
But what if it's your
Come through.
homie?
If it's my
And you
homie, we're gonna make a video. We're gonna go viral, and we're all gonna go to dinner after. That's fine. My homies can come through in the diaper. But if we're fucking and you come through on some weird shit like that, I'll be like, nah. Unless we talk about it first, you prepare me for it mentally. Maybe I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so what's your turn offs?
Turn offs would be.
You only said okay. We need a couple though.
Okay.
Because I got some too. We both gonna say all right.
Okay,
So,
so
get
you
it
said
ready.
a soft bae.
That's
Okay, he
yeah.
wants a soft bae.
a soft-
What else is another turn
Well,
on
I
though?
guess-
We need one more. We need one more for the ladies out there, for whoever.
I would say if you can know how to dress. If you can know how to
Yeah,
dress.
because you know how to dress. You
Yeah.
need a girl to match your fly.
Yeah. So
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
gotta be fly. Yeah.
But if she's not, you could train her and style her, right?
Yeah, but
But you gotta have it though. You gotta have the sauce
it had to
already.
be in the sauce.
You
Yeah.
gotta have
you
the-
can,
you
you
gotta
can
have-
still
you
dress.
gotta have the
still,
seasonings.
You can still dress in like you don't even gotta dress in color. You just gotta have some sauce. So yeah.
Preferably some orange though.
We love one.
Right.
We love orange over here.
Hint,
Okay,
hint.
what are your turn offs with women or people in general?
I don't like sailor women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the drunk ones, they just come out and they're just slurring their words and everything's like bro, or everything's like a
Dude, bro.
or everything's
that's me.
like a
That's me sometimes. I gotta be like, yo, let me act like a girl.
or like
fuck, dude?
yeah, or like if you say something it's almost like why it's almost like everything's offensive to them, like what.
Oh, I can't stand when people get offended too easily.
Always feeling attacked. It's like not everybody's out
Now
to
I
get
know
you.
I can't joke with you like that, and then now I'm not gonna be as happy that we can't like talk about just anything because it's like, bro, It's not that fucking serious.
Yeah.
Okay, what are yours, Jules? We need a couple from each of us. I got a whole list of motherfucking turn-ons and turn-offs with people.
It'd be going, aside from the tattoos on the neck and the hands, I hate that.
That's okay. What's the main ones? Jules, come on, we need to know.
I don't like the secret haters, like when they just they don't want you to be better than them. I like, you know what I mean?
It's a very broad one, but I like that answer.
You know, like they're low-key jealous of you. Even
oh yeah,
I hate that.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
They try to act like those are the type of people that will make jokes, but you know they're serious. They're like, I'm joking. Like
they want
bitch,
you great, but not
no,
too
bitch,
great.
that joke was 50% truth. Because you know that's real.
Like I don't like.
And I have to remind
dissing.
myself that sometimes I be joking with people like, damn, this is actually true, but I'm gonna make it funny. Though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it funny.
Nah, you want to feel supported. You know.
Okay,
like
so what else? What else?
I
What's
don't
another
like sneak
turn off?
dissing. I don't like somebody mean.
What about physically? Or like
I like tattoos. Like feminine women. Like, my type is like very broad, but like I love like just tattoos. I like when the body is just covered in like
art piece. Okay, what are your turn offs?
Turn offs. Somebody.
Well, those
mean.
were the turn offs.
Yeah, no. Yeah, all right, that was my list goes on like so much. Yeah, mean people. I don't really like that.
Mean people are ugly on the inside. We don't like that. We're not condoning that on the Playroom podcast. If you're ugly on the inside, go fucking read a self-help book.
Close-minded too. Like people, like it's so hard for people that have a 9-to-5. It's hard for them to understand like my type of living. It's like just open your mind up. But in some people that have a 9-to-5, they do understand that type of lifestyle, which I appreciate. But it's very rare.
The best.
Yeah. And yeah, so
some people are very just
turn ons is like just artistic. I love like an artist and somebody weird.
Somebody weird. I like that. I got weird at the time. Okay, let me ask you guys one more question before I say mine. So what is a turn off if you go to somebody's place for the first time and you see something in there or whatever? What is like something in their own place where you're like, oh, this is how like you really live and this is how your toilet looks or
a ferret.
A ferret?
Yeah.
Somebody has a ferret?
Yeah.
I kind of like ferrets.
You don't like it or you do?
You fucking ate a squirrel, bro. How are you gonna hate on ferrets?
It's PTSD.
It's the old me.
The fuck?
It's the old me. It's a ferret.
So if I had a ferret, you'd be like, I can't fuck with her, like as a friend, or just
not
you think
as a friend, but if I wasn't like,
I think ferrets are kind of cute.
Yeah.
I kind of like them.
Yeah.
Okay, a ferret. So no weird pets, like
Anything
preferably
that have,
ferrets.
No smelly, weird, ratty pets.
What if I had a pet gator? You would like that though, huh?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I bet I'd get more points if I had a motherfucking pet gator.
That'd be fucking great.
Okay, what about you? If you walk into somebody's house, what's like a turn off? If you're like,
the bathroom, bro. Like if I have to like
Clean up for you? Ew.
I hate when dudes don't clean their fucking toilet though. If you have a shitty ass shit stained toilet. And I have friends where, like, I could be real with my friends. Like, bro, like, I'll pull up and be like, bro, clean this shit up. Like, please.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you have a girl
If
come
I have
over,
to
this
clean
is
the
not
toilet.
a good look for you.
Yeah.
But some of my turnoffs are more like, kind of like hygiene based. I don't like when dudes have like super dirty, long ass fingernails. That grosses me out.
What about when their sheets smell like the BO? Like, wash your sheets.
Oh, no. You can't have BO, period. If you smell like shit, you have a fucking problem. You need to go find a good ass cologne and wash your pits before you go on a date with a woman. Like, make sure you smell good. Don't overdo it, guys. You don't need 6 sprays of fucking cologne. You only need about like 2.5 or 3. Please take note on this because guys be overdoing it with the cologne. I'm like, oh, I want to throw up.
You gotta figure out your natural smell.
Hygiene's important. Yeah, you can have the natural smell.
And then combat it with what makes it not
But just
bad.
don't be stank as fuck. Just don't be nasty stank. Like, especially if you're going on a date with somebody like, ugh.
Like I always smell like spliffs because I smoke a lot of spliffs. So I went out.
Spliffs smell good though.
and
The weed
bought
smells good.
Some tobacco cologne.
You probably couldn't date somebody that didn't smoke or didn't like how that smelled because it's not gonna work. I
Mixed it
smoked
with
my
it.
whole life. If you don't like how weed smells, then sorry. My breath is gonna be smelling like weed sometimes, and we're still gonna make out.
Shit.
What if you're walking into a girl's room and there's like trash everywhere and you have to kind of like go like this? Would you
No.
still fuck with her?
I've never had that happen, so I don't really.
I don't
know.
like messy. Like if I go to somebody's house and it's super fucking, and I'm not gonna judge you, but I might just be like either you're gonna let me help you with this situation, you're gonna keep it clean,
Right.
or just no, I just can't. Like the dirty toilets and like the bathroom situation is kind of like a lot for me too. If you have like shaved hair all over the sink and shit stains in the toilet and all this nasty shit, it's gonna be a turn off. The pussy's going to be dry. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree. 1,000%.
Do you have a turn like a type look wise or is it?
No. No, I've never, ever. I moved around
Yeah, I'm
too
very
many.
all over the place too.
Move
I like it
around.
all.
Yeah.
We like it all. We like it.
Thick, small. You like everything.
Everything.
Same.
Yeah, there's
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I just like how
Like
people make me
people.
feel. I'm a real lover girl too. That people don't notice that. Like because I act like such a tomboy. I'm rough around the edges sometimes. But when I really like somebody, if we hook up, we like go together. You know what I'm saying? Like I only want to fuck you. I'm gonna give you massages. I'm gonna make you food. I'm gonna rub your feet. I'm gonna fucking.
It's real.
I'll suck on your toes if you like that. Whatever.
Is that the baby talk that you like that she was
I
doing?
don't know. It
No,
wasn't a baby
no,
talk,
y'all
but it
y'all
kinda
confused with
worked
the baby
though.
talk.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I just let
confused.
you
No,
know
I'm not
what
confused.
the narrative. No, the baby talk would be like so
Babe,
like
I love
what's
you so much. You're so cute.
That's me. No, I'm talking about me. Like, you know, me being like, be able to be like you're soft. Let me like, okay, like.
Oh, so you can talk to the woman a certain way.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Oh.
that. Yeah, that's.
So you want to be like baby girl?
Hey, I'm like that with
Yeah.
men too. Either you're gonna get the rough side of
If
me, or
they
you're gonna
don't
get the
like
soft
that
side.
shit, then it's like, yeah, it's like a, you know, that's like.
But that's
if
what
it
women
receives
need.
it,
That
yeah.
women need a man to make them feel feminine. Cause if you don't make me feel like I can be feminine, you're gonna get the "What's up, bro? We're taking fucking shots. Everyone fucking lit."
Shots.
But if you can make me feel feminine, I'm like, "Oh my god, fuck yeah, let's go." Okay.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that for all of us. Damn. Should we take another? Oh, damn.
Have you ever like did role play before and got like really really freaky shit?
Yeah.
Hey, we can't air him out too much, okay?
No, I just want to know. It's a yes or no. Like
Yeah, for sure.
he's down. I just want to know if he was down.
He's a down ass fool.
Yeah, I think I role played as a successful rapper.
You role played as that?
You
So
know,
how did
back
that
when I
work out
first
for you?
started rapping, I was like, damn, what is it like to be a successful rapper? So
So you just pretended you were and it worked.
yeah, it worked.
Hey, it does work. You guys
Yeah,
can pretend to be
it
whatever you
worked.
want and it actually works. Whatever role you want to play that day, tap into it and just make it happen.
do
It's
that.
life is a movie.
I haven't been out the road since. That shit fucked me up.
Same.
You know?
And you know what? Going off that, I really feel like that's actually really important. Like you got to be like creative and learn how to tap in. Like I'm a caterpillar. I can be around all different types of people and adapt to the situation. Whether I'm
Caterpillar
in a
or
room,
chameleon?
both.
Caterpillars roll up trees. You do that.
Well, caterpillars turn into butterflies, so a chameleon or a caterpillar, either
Yeah.
one. But I can adapt to any situation. If I'm in a room full of boss, I had to learn how to not always be the loudest one in the room when I was younger in my early 20s. I'm still pretty loud and out there, but sometimes I know how to like sit back and just listen. Listening is very important. That's how you're gonna keep a lot of relationships, a lot of friends in life. If you just listen to them, you might not agree with what the fuck they're saying, but just listen sometimes. You know?
Do you have any like crazy fantasies?
Look
yeah.
at her.
Like, anyways.
Do we need to bust out the alligator
Cartoon.
suits?
Cartoon
Oh my
sex.
gosh, have you seen Cool
Cartoon
World?
sex. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
like,
on, hold
would
on.
love
What's
to-
cartoon sex?
If it's
In
never
real
gonna
life?
happen, but you know, if somehow in real life that we can all become cartoons, like I would love to be a cartoon and have sex with a cartoon. And, you know.
I was explaining this the last podcast.
What if
so
we
my
put on, like, a
fantasy's
mask,
not
a
even
cartoon mask?
realistic.
Same.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It's not
Oh, like
gonna
a real,
happen.
like you'd have to edit it on AI and we could watch it and then like.
Not even. I have to experience myself.
Oh,
It's just something that just can't even happen.
that's deep.
So
That's deep.
yeah.
Dude, like
It
literally.
can happen.
Like,
Don't say it can't happen. It's
But you're
all,
talking about-
your imagination is so
But
strong.
what is the real
You can
wor-
close your eyes and think about like when you masturbate. You're closing your eyes and you're thinking
No,
about
when you
something.
masturbate, you
Everybody
so-
want to talk about fantasies. Everybody talking about, oh, I want this fantasy. I got this fantasy. I like. If a fantasy is reachable, it ain't a fantasy to me.
If it's
It's
reachable,
simple.
okay.
If it's a fantasy is reachable, it's not a fantasy.
It's
to
not
me.
a
So
goal.
If I want to
It's
be
a
a cartoon
fantasy.
and fuck another cartoon, that's a fantasy. But
Same, right.
if I
I
had a
have
fantasy
fantasies
like,
that have
oh, I
come to
want to
life.
have like a foursome with like,
no.
you know, that's obtainable and reachable. So like,
that could be some people's fantasies, and then it comes true, and then maybe it's not a fantasy anymore because it already came true. But I see what you're saying. For you, it's a little outside of the reach,
so
so
Same.
far outside of the
Yeah.
reach.
yeah.
AI,
like that.
AI corn.
AI corns. Yeah, she's talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can't talk. Can we not? We shouldn't talk about.
We talked about last podcast.
We
He
can't
knows.
look I've never heard of that though.
He knows what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
so there's
Pretty much, yeah. You're talking about the Midwest thing that's going on. They're making artificial corn inside the fields.
No,
Okay.
we weren't talking about that. We were talking about way
we're gonna
off.
talk after for
Hold
some
on.
research.
So there's corn out there where it's like a girl. It's like an animated like of an octopus like putting all her tentacles in
whatever,
her.
fairies,
There's an octopus fetish that's been going around
love octopi.
in these cornfields out in the Midwest, and it's been ridiculous down to even the toys now, right? The
Yeah.
toys.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah, so I think it definitely
I don't know
stems
if that
from
was
the
real.
anime cornfields.
Anime
And, like,
cornfield.
Yeah, so
I would love to go work on an anime
Right.
cornfield. That's a fantasy of mine.
it's cool seeing
It's out of reach.
subgenres of things, even in like fields that I'm like not even involved in. Because being an artist, you see like a subgenre of a music, and then you see like, oh well, this fashion stemmed from that, and then because of that, New York took it and did that with it. So to see that in cornfields is pretty crazy with like aesthetics and stuff like that, down to squids and
Down the squid.
anime.
Just like the video you made with all the
Squids.
squidlies.
Yeah.
That's something I was going to ask you too. If you could be any sea creature, what would it be and why?
Manatee.
Why?
Because I'm from Florida.
So manatee
they're
is like a
endangered.
Florida
They need somebody to ride for them. And
I for
think
sure
I
thought you was going to be an
have-
alligator.
No. Alligators and manatees are best friends.
Oh, okay.
You'll see in Florida. You'll see it.
Manatees are cute though. They're all like
They're
got the cute
defensive,
little, like,
yeah. But they're just endangered, and they're so Florida, and we need to protect them. And gators, they're so
He got
protected.
deep with it. I'm like,
they're
what type
so
of sea creature is
protected that
he's like,
gators
well,
don't even eat them.
They're extinct. So, okay. What about you, Jules? What would you be?
An octopus.
Me too.
Because I do everything.
I would be an octopus. I just love them. I think they're so like
Yeah,
cool.
they're cool.
And I used to be a barista for like 8 years. So I was like,
They make art
Oh,
too.
you was like a real live octopus.
yeah, really. And I still am. I do juggle
Can
a
we
lot.
do one of my music videos like that where I just have octopus arms and I'm like
yeah.
in
Yeah.
a cafe.
You would know how to do that?
Serving people with octopus tentacles in the back of me coming out, and I still have my hands to use.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or just having so many hands that it looks like you're an octopus
Yeah,
with human
that
hands.
too.
Yeah.
Would if you seen
Oh, with
somebody
human-
look like that, would you
imagine.
be attracted to them?
No.
Okay.
I like humans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of weird ass question.
I just wanted
was
to
that?
know.
But honestly, even
you're weird
and when
as hell,
when I
bro.
talk about the cartoon
If you see
thing,
somebody with
fantasy,
tentacles, would you like them?
that's not weird.
No,
No,
because
it's
she
not
wants to get
weird.
fucked by one. That's why she's asking.
I am
I don't
fucking
kink
weirdo.
shame at all. So
I don't
you know
either.
What I'm saying?
I like it.
I would say that I would say too to the cartoon comment that it would have to be like a human like cartoon. It can't.
Yes,
be like
that's
a,
what I was talking about. It's they look like human, but they're like anime, but they're human.
Okay, let me ask you guys.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Let me ask you another question. What is, not that it even fucking matters, but I like practicing celibacy sometimes, especially because I'm a woman and whatever. But like, what's the longest you can go without having sex and it's cool?
like probably like 2 years.
2 years? Have you gone that long before?
No.
I went like a year before, maybe a year and a half. It was actually cool because I was just so busy and I wasn't like, I just felt like, you know, the power of the pussy is so real and I wasn't trying to fuck a bunch of people because I know myself too. Once we fuck, we fall. We in love. We go together. If we fuck and we go together and I'm your bitch for life until you cheat on me and
I
then
don't think like
then
that.
I'm sad and then I'm single again for however long.
I like how he thought of that really quick. He was like, 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that answer.
Yeah, I think 2 years is appropriate for sure. Yeah.
COVID.
But I feel like a lot of that too is I feel like, you know, if you bottle up a lot of your sexuality and your feelings and emotions and stuff like that, you can let it leak out into different aspects of your life more than just like sex or like music, art, feeling good about yourself. Sometimes you need to be really horny to feel good about yourself, and nobody else needs
But
your
you're
horniness.
still like masturbating though or no?
Oh yeah, we jack off, like the whole squad. You know what I'm saying? The whole squad jacks off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just
So, like,
gets.
is
we
it
jack
like a
off
once
and get
a day
money.
thing,
You wake
or-
up morning, jack off, get the money. You don't think about anything
that's
else.
what you got to move, right? Wake up and just go.
Yeah, you know.
Shut
wake
up.
and stuff.
Don't act
No,
like that's
there's
like,
two
girl,
different-
that's how she goes. She's
This
like,
is-
is this how you're supposed to do it?
You wake up.
You fucking freak.
Yeah. You just wake up and get to the bag.
So like,
Yeah,
is there
basically.
such thing as like, well, there's certain people like maybe they could just be jacking off too much. Like, bro, you need to chill the fuck out. Like over 3 times a day is like is a little excessive. Maybe, or maybe it's not. But it's some people. It's like
That's
it becomes an
obsessive.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What about how long? Like, how many hours is too long?
Okay, girl, it's how many hours?
No, for
It's
real.
not-
I want to know.
It just
You're
depends.
trying to get the quickest nut off
There's no
possible. We're not
wrong.
spending hours fucking masturbating.
There's-
We're gonna get the nut off and we're gonna go about our fucking day.
There's no wrong. There's no wrong. It's just whatever your lifestyle is.
But we're not trying to
15
exert
minutes,
that much
30
energy, bro.
if it
The quicker the
affects
better.
your life negatively, then it's wrong. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, if your
that's just
wrist hurts
taking
after, if you're over here fucking DJing on that shit for 30 minutes and your wrist hurts and you can't go about your day, you're like, fuck, my wrist hurts. Like, that's bad.
you break your shit off, yeah, you're
This
wrong.
is the second time I laughed so hard and
That's-
my headphones flip out.
Fucking headphones flying off. But yeah, oh, well, yeah, I feel like that.
Good, I learned
anything
a
could be
lot.
excessive. Whether it's anything could be excessive. Bad
You know
food,
what's
drugs,
cool though?
friendships, whatever.
I've been telling them a lot. I've been like kind of mind blown for the last like couple weeks, I've been telling a lot of my homies this shit, and I'm just like, yo, I walked down Target in an aisle the other day, and half the aisle was just straight sex toys, straight dildos.
They didn't have that shit in Target.
Go to any Target right now. There's an aisle with half of it.
No.
Even with
I don't believe
pocket
you.
pussys.
Swear to God.
On everything.
I just was at Target yesterday.
Everything in that
But I was with
section.
Kaydo, so I'm like
Lube,
looking at little kid toys
dildos.
and
I'm pretty sure they even got the tentacles.
How did you end up
No,
there?
they don't have that shit at Target, bro.
Look, I'm not joking.
Did you
Go
go
to-
looking
Can
for
you
it?
go to
Go to
Target.com
Target
right now?
They do not have sex
What's
toys in
good?
Target.
Let's go to Target.com
What
right
section
now.
is it in?
It has its own
I
section.
know, I believe it.
No, it
'cause
doesn't.
It's literally
some
says
liquor
section.
stores
It's
have
like a
it, bro.
section.
I go down every single aisle when I'm at Target because
I'm
that's
telling
my
you,
that's
it's
like
every
my
Target. I've seen it at 4 different Targets throughout the valley,
No.
throughout
I
out
believe
here
it.
downtown.
no you.
That's their brand. So they have their own
But is
brand
this
called
just
Cake.
online or is it?
It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
Is it in a glass?
hold on now.
This is crazy. So this is why.
What the fuck?
It's in a glass case.
No, I never seen this shit
Yes,
in Target. What
bruh.
section is it in? Electronics? Is it in the electronic section? I'm gonna go look next.
Look
time.
at
Is it under women beauty?
there's shipping, but you can also pick it up at any of these stores. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
On aisle E.
Look at that giant ass butt plug though. Oh my god.
What's it called? The Buzzy Butt? Yeah, it's called the Buzzy
The
Butt.
buzzy, but oh, it vibrates.
Look at the vibrator stroker. That's for the men.
Have you ever used
It's
a male
waterproof.
like
I have,
sex toy
I've,
on yourself?
I have
Or
not.
what if a girl was like, okay, you know the ones that's like it goes on your dick and has a vibrator on it for the girls? Would you do it if a girl was like, can you wear this for me, babe, please? Because it's gonna enhance her pleasure. Would you do it
If I like her, yeah, for sure.
if you like her?
Yeah,
well,
whatever.
duh. Hopefully
Yeah.
you would like her. You
Whatever
fucking
she-
asshole.
Whatever she wants.
I like that. I like that you would.
Yeah, I like that you would too, because there, like, I used to date this dude who, like, I brought this up before, but he literally was so offended if he's like, oh, you probably just play with your pussy with your vibrators when I'm not there. That's cheating on me. You're not even gonna save it for me.
Ew.
Like, if I want
That's
to play with my
weird.
pussy, I'll fucking play with it whenever I want. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
You don't fucking own
And
my
see,
shit.
by people saying that, like they'll be down, it's so sexy. It's such a turn on to me.
Like when they're down
Yeah,
for
when
it.
they're
Me
like, yeah,
too.
for sure.
Like
If you
whatever
want it,
freaky
I'll
shit
do
you're
My
into.
question is this: if some dude is like really about his, what was it called, a stroker that we had on there? It's a stroker.
Oh,
you go to his crib, you see like 4 of them laid out.
If
in
you
his
see the
bed
pocket
stand.
pussy, you're like, oh.
What is your first like initial?
Well, this is
thought?
the thing. I don't like when people hide shit from me. So if we
No, it's right up there.
if we go, oh,
Shrined
if it's
up,
out there
right
and
next to
if
his-
he's proud of
like
it,
it just got used. Damn near.
I like people that are proud of whatever the fuck they're into. But if you try to keep it, I used to date this guy who tried to hide his pocket pussy from me forever, and like we were like a year into it, and I ended up finding it one day like tucked in somewhere because I'm like always cleaning, and I found it tucked in under the bed somewhere, and maybe it was in the mattress. I don't fucking know. And I kind of was like, bro, what the fuck is this? Why wouldn't you just tell me? Like, we could have done this together. I don't like when people keep shit from me. I want us to be open and be about it. I'm into all the freaky shit. Like,
Right.
look, you lick my asshole, I'll lick yours if you're into it. You know?
Right.
Maybe if your asshole's clean and shaven. Hey,
I'm a freaky ass bitch, you know? Freaky ass.
clean as
69
shit
God.
is a wild term.
Yeah, one time.
freaky ass bitch, I'm a 69 guy.
Dude, one time with my ex girl, I was like, yeah, just go in my bag and like, you know, get what we want to get. And she was like, what the fuck is this? And it was like some girl, it was some crazy stuff. I don't like.
You know what
like,
I've never done though? Okay, a lot of people think I'm lesbian. I mean, I'm down to hook up with girls, but I like dating men. I've realized as I got older, I like dating men. I might hook up with girls for fun. I'm not really trying to like date one, but I would. Hey, if I had a man and he want to have another girlfriend, I might be down. It's a bad bitch, she cool, whatever. Pussy look good, smell good, taste good, all that cool. We can fuck around and find out.
Right.
But I forgot what I was gonna say.
Full off topic.
I got nervous. I was like, wait a second, I'm nervous.
Would you date multiple men at a time? Are you open to that?
Multiple men, you said?
No.
Women.
Oh, multiple women. At
He's like,
I mean, would
multiple
you-
men?
I
What
was
the
like, where
fuck?
are we-
He's
where are
like,
we
fuck
going
yeah.
with
No, I'm just
this?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Woman.
Well, since you asked.
Woman.
No, I don't think so unless she wanted it and that's what she liked.
What if, okay, I got another question.
Okay.
Wait, what if you're dating a girl, right? And she wants to have another dude on the side? Would you be down for that?
If that's what
If
she
that
wanted
makes her
and that's
happy,
what she liked.
you'd be down
if
for
I
that.
liked
though.
her, yeah.
If you really liked her and like
I
you
really
guys
liked
had
her.
like a thing where it's like, okay, I feel like love is open though. I feel like you should be able to be open. You know, you probably have a soulmate everywhere in the world or whatever. If somebody makes you happy, why would I want to take that from you?
Yeah,
That's how
like
I feel.
if you're my partner and we riding for each other, then like you know.
I love that. That's a good, because, you know, we had the other conversation and other homie was like, nope, no other men involved. And I'm like, what if she meets somebody, So how is it that you can have as many girlfriends as you want, but what if she meets somebody
Here's
that she
the
likes?
catch, though. Am I gonna feel away? Of course, but I'm gonna have to learn how to like deal with it. And get
Love
over
that.
I
But
love that though.
It's
At
not
least
like
you're
I'm
gonna
just
work on
like
it.
numb, and I'm just like, yeah, bro. This is
And I've had to
amazing.
realize
It's
that
like,
all
yeah.
men are gonna cheat. So I've had to realize like, hey, I'd rather just be open and you could tell me that you want to go fuck another bad bitch. Just don't lie to me. You know, because once you lie to me, the pussy's dry. Like, once you lie to me, like, I just don't like liars. I'm a Taurus. I do not fucking like liars. I can't stand liars, dude. The more straight up you are with me, the hornier it's gonna make me.
Same.
And like guys don't understand that. Quit lying to girls, man.
Like, be transparent. I was just telling this girl yesterday. I was like, I can literally say I want to play games with you. Like, let's just play. Let's not even be
Like, we
serious.
can role play.
Who can say that? Like, you know, not a lot of people can admit that. Like, I just want to play games. Because yeah, like you're playing games with me. Yeah, I am. I want to. Like, do you want to
Right.
play?
I've had relationships
You know?
like, oh, you want to be toxic? Okay, let's be toxic. It's fun for a second, but not like too toxic. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna be. There's levels to the shit with everything in life. You know what I'm saying? But I like having fun with it too. Like, we can role play, we can be toxic, we can talk shit to each other, we can laugh, we can cry, we can fuck other bitches, whatever. What you want to do? But I'm a one dick at a time type of girl though. I will say that when I like somebody, when I like a man, I feel like I'm old school too. Like, I feel like it's respectful too. Like, I'm not gonna go fuck a bunch of other dudes because it's just not. I might have friends that I might, you know, smile at or flirt with a certain way, but I'm not gonna. It's nothing serious. It's nothing beyond that. You know. But I'm not gonna disrespect my mans like that. Like, one dick at a time is good for me. You know.
Do you have something where a girl does something you're like, oh no, I'm off? Like when you're dating her and stuff. If she were to flirt with other guys, or do you not care?
Yeah, I would say.
Depends on the respect level that you guys have. So.
Yeah, I think it's more or less like if we're talking and we're hooking up and we just gotta establish like what. I guess we just gotta
be
establish what we
open.
are.
What it
You
is.
gotta be
what it
open with
is.
each other.
And yeah,
If she comments on other people's page, is that a turn off for you? Like, she's like, ooh, you look sexy.
No, you can't. Well, that's
I
kind of
don't-
disrespectful.
I haven't been in that situation.
Okay.
before,
It's kind
so I
of
wouldn't-
disrespectful.
I
But if
wouldn't
like people like pictures, like girls have that problem a lot when we're dating, or when I can't say for you. For me, if I'm dating a man, or if you're insecure with me, don't expect for you to be able to get away with all the shit. Okay, if you're over here liking all these bitches like thought ass pictures or ratchet or whatever, because I post that type of shit too, cool. But if I can't go like my friend's shit, maybe if they have their shirt off and you're gonna get mad at that, go suck a fucking big fat dick. Okay.
Because some girls find the comments like,
Go
oh, he
suck a
commented
fucking
on
dick.
this photo. I'm like, how the hell do you have time to find?
Oh, I'm an
what the
investigator.
guy
Oh, girl, what?
comments on?
If you're a fucking sneaky ass, insecure ass motherfucker, oh yeah, you want to get to fucking acting like that? I'm gonna investigate your whole fucking life. Period.
Okay.
I don't care. It's real
Heard.
shit. Period, bitch. Oh, you want to play? I could have been I
No,
could have been
same.
a.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could have been a detective in an.
I feel like,
Yeah.
have you ever did some
Or a
stuff like that?
psychologist.
Like, did some detective shit and looked up some girls' crazy stuff?
if you know somebody's lying, you're like, oh, this.
If
bitch.
they want me to role play as a detective, then
Oh,
I'll do that
that's
if
the
I
only
like them.
time.
Oh, he's
Okay.
down
If I
to
like
roughly.
them.
Okay, I want to. This is totally off topic, but if you could, any other career goals that you have in mind outside of music and
I
being
want
artistic?
I want a TV show. I
A
want
TV show?
I want a kids TV show. Outside? Oh, outside?
Yeah, that's.
We
a
said
good one.
career and then like,
Anything.
outside of music. Oh, yeah, outside of music. Yeah, I want a TV show. I want a children's show, and then I want a dark comedy show, whether it be animated or just dark humor.
Did you see that? Did
I
you
want
guys
them to
see
be
that
completely
show?
different, complete contrast. I want one for the kids, and I want one for the grown kids.
Well, I want to write children's books too. Like, I really want to write children's books and have cool shit like based
It's a
like.
crazy segue to go in from what
It
we just
is.
talked about
I
into
know.
this.
But listen, it's real shit. Did you guys see that show on Netflix called Eric?
No.
Did you see that? You guys have to watch it. It's so good. It's like a series, maybe like 8 episodes or whatever. But the guy, he's a big actor too. I forgot his name. But look it up. It's called Eric, and he has a whole puppet show on TV. And then his kid in real life, you know, he's fighting with the mom and whatever. But his kid in real life ends up getting kidnapped in real life. But he ends up using the show to like find him. I don't want to give too much away, but make sure you guys watch the show.
feel
I think
like
it's
I
called
heard
Eric.
about this one.
You have to watch it. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's filmed so good. But that kind of reminded me of that.
It
Like,
looks,
I want to have a kid.
It looks like, yeah, it's like
He's a
Sesame
puppeteer,
Street.
yeah.
Because the You So Cute video, when I saw a picture of that, I was like, why the fuck? I was like, this kind of looks like the aesthetic I wanted to go for if I had a damn budget. And then I saw that, and yeah, I tried
You're
watching
your own
that.
budget. You can make whatever you want. You can make a whole show right now if you wanted.
No, for
Just
sure.
put us in there. Can we
Right.
get a role in there? I'll be a puppet master if I have to. or
I've
whatever the
always
fuck we
wanted to
gotta
be
do.
like a voiceover. Like,
I always wanted to do voiceovers too.
so now
I
you have
love
some
that.
people.
Voiceovers are cool. They're very easy. There's just like, you just need really.
And you make cartoons. Can we make a little mini series of something?
This is my favorite way to make cartoons. We want to talk about voiceovers.
Okay.
If you two are just goofy one night, you guys get out your phones, and just record a conversation.
Okay.
Situation. You guys are acting like characters.
Okay.
Then it gets. And then I do this with all my homies, and they send it to me, and then I'll just make a character to each voice, and then put them in a situation or a place, and then just
I
let
love
the thing
that.
flow
So
out.
people out there that are watching, if somebody wanted to send you something like that, you just charge them like a fee, make the cartoon out of it, and make a whole little thing.
No, I don't even charge them.
No?
No.
Well, you
absolutely
should.
not.
At least something.
You just
for
like
your
to
time.
do it?
If it's good, I need it.
Right.
Why would
okay.
I charge them?
Yeah, if
it's
y'all got
something
good
I
ideas
need,
out there, go ahead and send it to Jitta. Jitta on the track.
I ain't the feds.
Right. I like those alien ones that you see on all over Instagram when the alien turn into regular conversations. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, when
Yeah.
they be joking and shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna send that to you the other day. Like,
That's
this is us on the podcast.
Dude, that's
and it's the
hilarious.
aliens doing dad
They're
jokes.
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. That's
You could do
really
stuff like that?
I
good.
love that.
CGI, not so.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
But your own.
Well, the
vibe.
animation.
I know a lot about it and can work with it.
You
but-
actually used to draw animations for a cartoon. Was it
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers?
Yeah, no, I would come up with I worked with Bob Burgers on some ideas.
Oh,
on some pilots. So yeah, I did draw some some ideas. and
That's
shit
so
like that.
cool.
I got very lucky to the owners really messed with my creativity. They called me a untraditional artist.
Okay, can we pull up the video on his YouTube? It was like the Bart Simpson, but it was your music video.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that song too,
Yeah,
by the
it
way.
sure-
Kaydo
it's-
loves that song.
honestly,
it's so funny the
It's
way
on
you did
YouTube. It's just called the Jitsons, and this was
The
done.
Jitsons.
Me and my homie Josh did this one. This one was great.
the Jitsons.
Yeah.
The Jitsons.
Exactly.
The Jitsons. Gitt
Jitt. Yep.
Sons.
Yep. SONS.
The Jitsons. Okay. No. The second one.
Yep.
That one. So you did this video too.
Me and Josh. Yep.
I love this
Yeah.
fucking video. It makes me so happy when I
Wait,
watch it.
what?
I be playing this for my friends all the time too, by the way. They love it. They're
It's
like, yo,
great.
this is lit.
The Jits. Oh my.
Turn that shit up in the headphones.
You made this?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Look how you're dancing up.
How the heck?
Yeah. This
Top.
one's great. This was made with character animator by Procreate.
So this is you.
That's legit.
That's legit.
That's legit.
That's legit. That's your homie.
How
That's
the
Jason.
hell?
Jason.
Yeah. Jason's in there with me. You feel me? It's just me and him, pretty much.
This is so good.
Hey.
Zooted and I booted, bitch. I might be too legit.
Yeah.
Jitta on the track, yeah. Jitta with the shit.
I love freestyles. How I like it.
Hey, look at it. I love this part where he's dancing in the.
Dude,
This is
what?
actual footage of me in high school.
This is legit footage of Jitta in high school. I love that. Back.
Oh my gosh.
Tippy top. Look at you. Looks just like Jason too. Looks exactly
Spot
like
on.
him.
What the heck?
Look at the eyes too.
Oh my god.
It's full focus.
The
Standing
nose.
on the table though with the little bop. I'ma get rich and buy a crib and die in it. Oh, he got bars.
For real.
I'm gonna die in the
Oh,
laundry.
and then he did the
Wow.
meme where you go into the bushes.
You're a
the
freaking
Simpsons.
genius.
Look it. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Clap
Yeah.
it up for that video right now.
Yeah,
That's so
shouts out
fucking
Josh.
talented, bro.
Shouts out Jit. Shouts out the whole team. And the
Shouts
squad
out the
putting
whole
that on.
Wow.
squad, bro.
You
I
feel
would
me?
love to do a video like that.
Yeah, it's
For
great.
real.
If you
Look at
go
the eye-
down
look at-
to the
look at what he
go
paused it
down
on.
one to the talk nice to me, right to the top, the little flower.
Oh, this one. Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
This is Kaydo's favorite song. This is the one where he's
This
like,
one
this makes
is-
me feel safe, or what he said.
Oh my gosh,
something.
that's meme.
This is the result of throwing a whole bunch of mixed media and shit together and just making
I
a
love
visual
this
during
video
COVID.
and this song. This is one of my favorite songs to listen to during the day too. It makes me feel good. Like,
Now I understand why people say, "Can I be around when you edit?" They just want to be around when I edit, and I'm like, I don't know
Yeah.
why, but now I feel like, can I be around?
Look at
Oh
with
my
the one eye and the
God.
grill. To me, baby, things
Yeah.
that you say.
Yeah, this is just working with a whole bunch of just shit when you can't go outside.
Talk nice to me now.
That's Jason in his living room with a green screen.
Now. Nice to me now. I love the way your band sounds, though. It's so nostalgic.
Yeah, I'm excited for us. We got a lot of
The
fun
beat
things.
is so good. It's like,
Who makes the beats?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah,
You play
talk
instrument?
nice to me now.
I play like
He is the instrument.
borderline everything.
He is
just-
the instrument. Look at him.
I know that.
He's his own instrument.
But recording wise, not live. You don't put me live on any instrument.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I got to take this call real quick. Really quick.
Yeah.
Hello, are you here?
So do you like to edit when you're alone, or you don't care when people
no
are
worries.
around?
We're still recording, so I'll text you the details.
I don't care. I can edit anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my favorite thing to edit on is the phone.
Sorry.
I like
The
to be on
phone?
the
Sorry
go.
about that.
Yeah.
You just be like,
Yeah.
I fucking high five to that one.
Yes.
His Yellow Trash Can and your music is so like Florida, and like he makes dope ass like remixes to the beats. It's fucking dope as fuck. And then going to the band, it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very
I think you're the
much.
first person I've met from Florida. I don't think I've ever known somebody
I
from Florida.
fucking
That's wild. That's
love it. You
Yeah.
never met anyone
Unfortunate.
from Florida?
Not that I know of, I don't
Bro,
think.
I
A
told
lot
you,
of
all
people.
my
You
favorite
never
friends are
met,
from
like,
Florida.
You never met T-Pain or like, Flow Rider?
Wait, actually, I do know one of my clients from Miami. Fuck.
There we go.
That doesn't
Miami's
count.
not Florida.
Okay, there we go.
Exactly.
Doesn't
Miami
count.
is not Florida.
Right.
As I put in a song last week, I'm from Florida, not MIA. And
Okay.
it's like a lot of people are going to resonate with that one for sure.
And see, I know
No disrespect
her.
to Miami, but
Right.
just like when I explain Florida, it's not Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. Thank you so much for coming on the
Yeah.
Playroom and chopping it up about some real life
Yeah,
shit.
thank you so much for having me on the Playroom, and thank you for talking about some real life shit too. I got to learn a little bit more about both of y'all, and now I want to officially work with you fully because I can't believe what you're doing with these colors. It matches my whole
Right? Can we
aesthetic.
pull up
It's
Jules'
great. You're
Instagram real
amazing.
quick,
Yeah, can we
too?
see this real quick?
Thank
It's
you.
amazing. Amazing
Absolutely
artist right
amazing.
here. You got the freestyle. I got to hear you freestyle over one of my beats.
We
Like,
going in the day.
unprompted. That shit's
Whenever the
crazy.
studio's available, bro, I'm pulling up.
The
Yeah.
rock star right here.
Rockstar lifestyle
And then we
right
got
now,
to see that they are selling toys at Target right now.
And also AMZ.com.
Exactly, and we gonna get and AMZ we finna get you up there, baby.
So let people know where to find you on all the platforms.
Yeah, yeah. Just send a little smoke signal up in the sky.
Send a little smoke signal.
I fly down, cloud slide. You heard?
Yep. Jitta On The Track. Is that on YouTube, Spotify? Everything is Jitta On The Track?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Do you have a life's motto that you go by?
A motto.
Yeah, I'm just here to inspire.
I thought you said a life's model. I'm like, I'm right here.
Yeah, I'm just here to inspire. That's gonna be my tombstone. I love just like teaching everybody everything I know what to do and how to do things.
So
and
if you can give advice for future upcoming artists, entrepreneurs, hustlers out there, what would be your piece of advice to give them?
iPhone 13 up, cinematic mode, focus all the way, blurry, and
post
3
more often.
angles. Record yourself performing a song, and then use Video Leap or any editing like CapCut, and then post your song every single day or all the old songs you had, and just keep doing that.
I love that. So stay consistent, post more often, and just do it. It's easy. We can all do it, but we need that little extra push sometimes. So thank you for saying that. I think that's important.
Yeah, stay consistent and keep a good community and team around you. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining the Playroom podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave some comments about what you guys thought about the episode. What parts stood out to you? What did, how do you guys feel about it?
Yeah,
You know?
like, subscribe, comment below, and
Share that shit.
This is the Playroom podcast. This is the best podcast in the fucking world.
The
if
best
you-
podcast in the motherfucking world.
You heard
Let's
me?
go.
God damn it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jitta, for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
We about to pull up to next time we're gonna have our own like animated cartoon that we could pull up over here that we did
Please.
together.
I'm going to bring a gator on the show.
real
next
gator.
time.
Not-
A
no
real-
AI gator.
A real live gator.
I'm
on
down.
The show.
I'm so down.
Yeah.
You can
we
make like
just-
all of us cartoons.
Can we like make sure his
do
mouth is shut though? Because I'm scared.
yeah, we're gonna put some. Yeah,
Girl.
ain't nothing. You
Hell
just-
yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
All right.
Fuck yeah. Stick it in, take it out, let it breathe. Dun, 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 dun.